Right, let's get the relevant shit streamed everywhere, and we'll start in 2 minutes. Just walking off grumbling like, "Ugh."
Boys,
Yo.
how are you both doing?
I'm still drinking
Very
my
well,
I'm still
very much
drinking
looking
my
forward
first
to
cup
this.
of coffee. Don't bother me yet.
That's satisfying, right? You do what you need to do. I can inform that there is rain in the race. I think all race.
Yes!
Oh, you're making my
Get
dick hard.
in!
Oh God.
Oh, let's go.
It looks to be
And
all.
who's missing a driver then?
No, we're all good. Oh, no, this is gonna be dry end of the race.
Okay.
Alright, but
What is
yeah,
it? 5 versus 5 versus 5?
yep, five. There's 5 each in 3 leagues.
Oh, 6v6v6. Oh, fuck it. Oh well.
So I just want to say thanks, boys, for taking part of comms in this in the event.
Are you gonna have everybody just go out and set a lap time and quit out of Q1 or?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're
Alright,
hoping.
cool.
Hoping we're able
Is
to
it
do.
triple threat racing you're racing?
They were called triple threat, but they're called diverse obsession. But it doesn't really matter what you call them. We know what you mean. And then OCA and then us. But yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just getting all the streams and everything shared, and we'll be ready to go. Is TTR Rocket Racing?
Bro, who are these people representing us? I don't recognize any of these.
So
except
we have.
Alright, I'll leave you boys to it.
No,
And be sure to mention about Ukraine and all that as well.
Of course.
Alright, good luck, boys. Have fun, and I'll get back to you soon.
Good luck to you. Right, let me just get this. Copy, shared. Let me get this shared to every single chat that I possibly can. Share it in the Discord, and then we will start, because Q1, I think we can have a little bit of a discussion and a rundown of what's going on, who's representing who. As long as everyone doesn't crash, everyone will get through. So we're not too worried about Q1. Could do is possibly if I could ask someone to just actually write down. Should have asked them to tell me who was in the teams and blah blah blah. Blah, blah. Would have been a bit easier.
I'm just gonna go ahead and let everybody know in the stream that I'm a little upset right now because I accidentally finished Cyberpunk last night.
You what?
I accidentally finished the main storyline in Cyberpunk and I didn't realize it last night.
Oh no!
Like I made it to this one portion and it was all like, this is a no return point. If you have not done anything, you will not be able to finish it until after it's over. And I was like, oh, whatever. I mean, it's just one mission. I don't give a shit. No, it turns out it's an hour-and-a-half long thing and it's the end of the story.
Damn!
Pissed me
So,
off.
Lil Spectre then, sticking the first one in. We'll give a proper introduction in a second, but we will get down to it in a second. Just giving us 2 minutes just to adjust, and I'm trying to work out who the damn hell's racing for who, because I know Ben Black is for Defiant Diz, Relics Noodles, Rubric and Wilco are representing Rapid.
Are those all Aussie boys?
They are, yeah. And I think, I don't know, I need to get some info. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good night. Welcome to Rapid Racing League's first of 2 weekend battles that we've got going on this weekend. So we've got this 5v5v5, sorry the title does 6v6v6. I was misled by my friend Rapid Noodles. Cloaking them with a 17.2. It is a 5v5v5 between Rapid Racing League, Formula OCE and Defiant something. The Defiance, we'll call them the Diverse Obsession. So we'll go with Diverse, Rapid and OCE. I'm joined in the comms booth then by my very good friend and personal colleague, Lando Norris. How you doing, my friend?
Yeah, it's a beautiful morning here in the lovely state, or excuse me, country of Germany. I'm just sitting
Lovely
here.
state.
Well, I mean, it's the size of a damn state where I come from, mate.
Yeah, this is very true.
It's smaller than my home state if you really want to get down to business. But it's a beautiful morning. I'm sitting here. I've almost polished off my first cup of coffee, so this was perfect time for us to actually start caring about what's going on. Should be a beautiful day of racing. I'm going to let everybody know we have been told. Somebody was kind enough to jump into the party and let us know that it's going to be dry basically through qualifying, but then we are going to have a rain race. They said it may end up going dry toward the end, if I'm not mistaken, but we're definitely going to have some wet weather running. So everybody has a free-for-all this on these 3 sessions through qualifying, so that way they can get out there and put the fastest lap time they can possibly do on the board, because tires in qualifying mean absolutely freaking nothing, because they're all going to be starting on either inters or wets.
Exactly. So obviously, as you can see, Defiant Diz has already gone out and set a time on the mediums. He's obviously used his big brain there and worked out that if I just Jagger the Hutt has retired. Jishway's, Jagger's not set a lap and retired. Noodles has in fact set a time and retired. I am going to message Noodles quickly and see if he can send me a copy of, both teams. All teams, sorry.
Yeah, and one thing everybody should recognize here, for everybody that's tuning in or will tune in the future, you're not really in any danger here in Q1. All you need to do is go out and set a lap time. You can be 20 seconds off of pole, and it doesn't matter, because everybody in this session is getting through into Q2 as long as you set a lap time. Jagger the Hutt did not set a lap time, so he technically should not move on to Q2 if I'm not mistaken. So he's going to be starting dead last.
The only one that doesn't.
Yeah, so right now we only have 4 drivers that need to go out and set a lap, and one of them didn't. There's 2 drivers that have not set a lap time at all, so they're both starting in the back. PRT Wilco and Jagger the Hutt. I'm riding on board with Rapid Rubric right now. He's actually about to set his lap time. He's coming through the very tricky Sector 2, but on this game, they made this track so much fun. In all the other games, you really had to spend a lot of time in TT and in Grand Prix mode, really focusing on just how well the rear end of the car feels throughout Sector 2. But this year, I feel like they did a little bit better with the rear end of the cars. They feel a lot more planted through there. It's really fun to drive this racetrack, as Rapid Rubric goes second as he purpled Sector 2 as well. Just looking down, we have 3 drivers yet to set a lap time. Lev XRT, if you could go ahead and get off your ass and go set a lap time so we can move on to Q2, that'd be great.
So I do in fact have the teams here in front of me. So representing TTR or Triple Threat Racing or Diverse Obsession, whichever one you want to call it, so you have Ben Black, which I think is he in... Where is he? He is, yeah, he's racing as Ben Black. He's not using his Rapid Black. Then we got Spectre, X-Laps, what was it called? What did we say? Where is it? Defiant Diz and Levert. So LV are placing and racing for TTR. Then in OC you've got Rapid Pinju, CBF Cloaking, Urban Growth, Mad Dog and Jabba the Hutt. Then for Rapid you have Rapid Noodles, Rapid Rubric, PRT Wilco, Rapid Relics and Jishway. So, that's Q1 done. That was a very quick Q1.
Yeah, and
Cloaking,
there's
rubric,
3
relics,
drivers that
noodles.
decided they didn't want to put a
Yeah.
lap in, so they're not even going to take part in the rest of this session. They're all going to have to start at the
And
very
that is,
tail
in
end of the
fact,
field.
we are missing a driver from each league in Q2 then. So one driver. So we have Wilco from Rapid, Levert from TTR, and we have Jagger from OCE that have all not made a time. So that it kind of evens it out a little bit. If you look at the way they retired, though, Rapid on first, then we've got TTR, and then we've got OCE. So Rapid still on top. Is that Lando and Sexy Vorno are here? Here it is indeed, Connor. Good morning, sir. Alive. Oh god, Connor is in the chat, and Causa is in the chat as well, saying let's go. Duck Puncher was saying terrible game to the one we were talking about earlier, Bio Shock, and saying Nikita Mazepin's contract is terminated. Obviously, we will quickly touch on that. Obviously, ourselves at Rapid have moved and taken out the Russian Grand Prix from all calendars across the European and the Australian side. Obviously, it will not be returning next season as well. But obviously, we have changed our logo. We've changed everything we stand for at the moment, and we are just making sure that everyone knows we at Rapid stand with Ukraine. We do not agree with anything that's happened. Obviously, it's sad to see Nikita Mazepin lose his drive because of it, because realistically it's not his fault, but consequences of your country, invading another country, have consequences, and sadly they do come back and hit on the normal people, and hopefully this is what will send a message to Putin, and he will stop putting his troops into Ukraine. I thought that was terrible, but hey.
Don't ever do that again. I want to blow my own head off.
Okay. Debonator of the chat. Hey Jack with 3 beers. You know what, Dylan? Guess what? That's a beer there already, my friend, and it is only 9:20 in the morning. That is commitment.
I had some brandy mixed in my coffee. Yeah.
Oh, see, this is why we're going to be the best European commentary team there is. So I believe X-Laps will be the first one across the line to start and finish a lap then. So we'll stay on board with the Ferrari driver and see what he can do. Here representing TTR today then. You want to touch this curb on the right, try and open up the wheel as quickly as possible, take a bit of curb on the left then. Hug this curb on the left the fastest route as the car just come out the pit, stays nicely out of the way. So then let's see what his first sector split is. It would be good if you put the telemetry up first, Jack. Missed it, but I'm sure it was a good first sector.
Yeah, he's actually purple sector 2, but he's the first car to go through it, so we'll have to see how that goes. Yeah. Or excuse me, purple sector 1, my apologies.
I was going to say, hang on, you're a bit ahead of me, and I thought we were... Oh, goodness gracious.
I'm in the Matrix, man.
Rapid Causa in the chat saying, those puns are Putin me on edge. Right. As we see then coming round to the end of sector 2, it is a 52.5, that's not a bad one. Let's see, can we get a decent exit? He got a dodgy exit going to start the lap, so I think there's still a little bit of time left in there for him.
Yeah.
So what he's got then is going to be a 19.2.
That's a decent time on a medium tire.
I'm confused why everyone's on the mediums. If we can confirm that it is going to be a wet start to the race but dry at the end, why are they out in the mediums?
Well, everybody could be going, okay, so usually what I do if I know it's going to be a wet start, giving away just something that I do personally, you come out in Q2, you know you're going to put a lap in on softs. So you can go out, you can get a nice warm-up lap in on the set of mediums, and then go out and just bang a lap in on softs. Now, we don't know. It could be that they're looking at the forecast and thinking it's going to be dry to start and wet to run.
Wilco and Claps got through. The only one that didn't was Levert. I'm baffled. I've never seen that before. I thought you had, if you retired. Oh, so it... I'm so confused.
They didn't set a lap time because they never came out of the gates. There goes Rapid Relics, top of the leaderboard right now with a 107.1. That's a really, really good lap time.
Mad Dog just starting a lap there. We've got a spinner of... Binju's out. Binju has retired. He has spun it coming out of the Alex Albon Lewis Hamilton corner and put it in the wall on the right. So we'll stick with Levert. So all the cars that didn't set a lap time in Q1 actually still got through.
We only lost one. We lost one guy. There's only 14 in this session. We had 15 start.
If we lost, let me have a quick look. I think it's Jagger the Hutt because he actually crashed. Possibly. I'm not too sure. Well, I am shocked by that. I've never seen that before. I thought you had to set a lap to be able to get through. So let's have a look then. I think we've got Cloaking coming around the final corner. Is he going to come and set another lap on these mediums? He is. Let's see what he's got then. He's just starting a lap, sorry. It's 32 seconds now, so I don't think he'll want to set that time as a competitive one. Relics is coming into the box. Who else we got? We've got Noodles on a hot lap. We've got Mad Dog coming around the final corner. He has invalidated. We've got Levert as well, but I think we're looking at a bit of a lull on track at the moment. We've got Mad Dog that's...
Yeah, Lev in the Alpha Tower, he's coming through to set a lap time. According to my telemetry, he's just purpled sector 1 and 2 on the medium tire. Doesn't purple sector 3 though. He lost a lot of time. He washed out into the grass before the penultimate corner.
Cloaking is... Oh, Cloaking's hit the wall then coming out of the final corner. Just managed to catch that. Took way too much of the wider line going up the hill. And that is his lap over X laps. Then coming around to start a lap. We've got a McLaren of Ben Black on an out lap. Stick on board with Mad Dog, see if we can get a lap in then. Thank you very much for everyone to tune in.
Another thing that could be going on is if it is going to be a wet start to the race, some of these guys may be trying to get through on their mediums expecting it to go dry toward the middle of the race, and they might be thinking about two-stopping to go off the inters and then onto a set of softs and then onto another set possibly, because they'll have a fresh set that they'll bring from Q3 that they won't use possibly. This is a racetrack. I mean, this is a racetrack though, like Q3 anyway, where you can do 3 runs if you plan it perfectly.
Yeah, and obviously we have had it confirmed from Noodles before the race started that it's going to be wet for the start of the race, dry towards the end. So I think you're right with that. They might want to extend those intermediates and wet tyres as far as they possibly can, and get on the softs and try and push those to the end. Remember, it's about 36, 37 laps around here. Let's see what Ben Black's got on the mediums then. P6. It's not a bad lap. Spectre then just going behind on the softs with a 1.8.8. We have Jill Noodles is jumps himself up to P4 with the 1.7.9. Let's jump on board and stay with Rapid Rupert then as we watch him set his first soft time of the Q2 session. Now we know he's got some good pace. That's the de facto owner, as we like to dub him. He, one of our first ever champions here at Rapid Racing League. He has recently made the switch over to PC as well, so he's getting used to all kind of aspects and different platforms of the game, which I can only imagine is a little bit different due to the fact that obviously the handling model on Xbox, PlayStation and PC are all different for each one. See what he's got then. He hugs the inside line, takes a lot of that curb early, shift up to 6th, down to 3rd, and now he downs to 2nd and up to 3rd.
Yeah, so far he's the only driver that I've seen actually use the same gearing that I use through the double apex right and then into that very slow right-hander. He's the only driver I've seen that actually has faded all the way out to that curbing on the left and then shot it down to 2nd gear to get it to rotate. That really helps the car get through that next very slow right-hander. You can really set up that hairpin left He's purpled sector 1 and 2. I think this is going to see him go to the top of the chart. Oh, no. Oh, that's very close.
400ths off Relics then. That's a good lap though. If you look at who's at the top then, so you've got Relics, Rubric, Noodles. So Rapid 1, 2, 3 with Jishway, the other Rapid in P5 and Wilco in P7. Only on the mediums though, so there's a lot of time still to come from them. You've also got Defiant Diz for TTR, Cloaking for OCE, I believe. Yeah, so it's a bit of a different kind of... It's stacked with a lot of different drivers in the top 10 so far then. Did someone say champion? I'm here, Div 3. Shut up, Cox. I want to time you out now.
Hey, check your messages real quick.
Pinju then our only retiree to not actually set a time due to spinning it. Urban Growth then coming out, I think on a fresh set of softs he's going to have to if he wants to get through.
Oh, he's
not
hit
having
the wall.
set a time. Oh god.
He hit the wall on pit exit. It doesn't look like it's done any damage to the car though. Looks like he's still got the end fence there on the front wing, but he really clouded the wall on pit exit. Yeah, the Mercedes driver really needs to set a lap time here. He needs to get to the line, but he can take his time. He's got plenty of time left in this session. He's still got 4 minutes, so he can take his time and get his tires right where he wants them without really taking that shiny new surface off, which you can easily do through Sector 2 at this racetrack, even on a slow lap. You can see he's pushing now, trying to get the right side tires in the window where he wants them, and he's going to start this lap. See where the Mercedes ends up.
Stick on board with him then as he comes around to start this lap. We have got, I believe, a Levert coming round to finish a lap with an X laps not far behind. So we'll just keep an eye on the timing screen to see where they jump up to.
Urban Grove has a very clean Sector 1. Not the fastest, but very clean. Just a 16.8 at that split.
Very nice there through the end of the first DRS point then. Let's see what gears he uses then coming up from the double apex right-hander.
He goes down into second, but he didn't really use all the racetrack that he could use there, which I've noticed a lot of the guys aren't. So I'm wondering if during the last handling model update, they may have done something to the car that made it to where when it goes through that double apex right, it's very hard to use that curbing on the left. But he does purple Sector 2, according to my screen. Let's see where he ends up.
We have also just seen Cloaking go through with a 17.040, so puts himself fastest in Q2 so far then.
Urban Growth goes 8th with a 108.2. Track's really starting to ramp up. These guys are losing time to the front three in sectors 1 and 3, but a lot of them keep purpling Sector 2, looking really good through there. So far, the drivers that we're going to lose are going to be Black, Spectre, and X-Laps unless they can find something here in the last 2 minutes of this session.
X-Laps jumps up to 11th then. Let's jump on board with Spectre, who I thought was going to be the next one to start a flying lap.
It's
finish one, sorry, maybe. Yeah,
B-Black is going to start it before him.
McLaren driver.
B-Black a second and a half down, or excuse me, 1.2 seconds down on his lap time. This is going to be a really good lap from McLaren. This should see him through into Q3.
Wilco jumps to P5, Ben Black jumps to P4 then with a 17.2 still, and it's 2/10 off provisional fastest so far then, so that's not bad. That's not bad. Right, I will get a prediction in the chat for you then. Do we reckon, so far the closest drivers we've had up the Rapid lad at the top is Cloaking and Rapid Relic, so do we think, and we'll start a prediction, it's going to be an OCE pole or a rapid pole?
I don't know. It's really too close to call right now because remember, Relic set that lap time really early on in the session too. He set that within like the first 5 minutes, whereas Cloaking had the benefit of a lot of track evolution.
Yeah.
So I'm leaning more toward Relic's maybe able to pull this off and put it on pole.
His one lap pace is very, very good. I must admit, he's one of the newest signings for the Rapid Racing team as well. So we're getting some good drivers coming through the ranks at the moment, with some good ones coming into the academy, and watching a few of the drivers that are racing this evening as well. But the prediction is up. Rapid pole, OCE pole. Get your votes in, get your rapid points used. I will not be using mine, because otherwise I will not be able to give you your points. But that's it for qualifying 2. I think we've got Spectre that's finished, is out, yeah. And then we've got Levert that is, yeah. So that is it. Drivers that we are going to lose then at the end of Q2 are Mad Dog, X-Laps, Lil Spectre and Rapid Pinju, who is driving for OCE today. With Cloaking then taking the fastest time in Q2 on the soft tyres with a 107.040. Then you've got Rapid Relics, Rapid Rubric, Ben Black, RRT Noodles, PRT Wilco, Defiant Beers, Urban Growth, Jishway and Levert, your final driver making it through to Q3. And, well, it's a lot closer up the top than we thought, and it is not a rapid driver up the top at the moment that is fastest. Lando, do we think we're going to see a change in the order during Q3?
Yeah, I think we will. To be honest, track evolution is huge at this racetrack. Cloaking really had the benefit of that track evolution because he set his lap time about 10 minutes after Relics set his, and he only went 0.06 faster than Relics. So I feel like Relics has about a tenth and a half, 2 tenths in his pocket. He may be a driver that goes sub 107. Might bring Cloaking and Rubric with him as well in that sub 107 area. But I mean, just running down, you got Cloaking, Relics, Rubric, B-Black, Noodles, Wilco, Defiant, Urban Growth, Jitway, and Lev XRT that all move on to Q3. Now remember, they're not going to have to start the race on these soft compound tires because we are told it is going to be raining at the start. So we don't know if it's going to be intermediate weather or if it's going to be some wet weather tires. But the softs and the soft times ran here mean absolutely nothing. The only thing that they could be used for is to give us an insight into what we'll expect in Q3. I think we'll see the same 4 at the front fighting for pole. So I think Q3 will be kind of interesting. I'm waiting to see on who decides when to come out because I feel like at this racetrack, the driver that comes out last is going to be the driver that puts it on pole.
Yeah, but then they're also running the risk of if they go out last now, and we have got one of our very, very good friends and the owner and one of our division drivers at some point. I'm not sure whether he's still racing at the moment. We've got Dutchy in the comms booth come to help us out this evening. Yo, dude, how you doing?
Good, man. Good. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad, man. Not too bad.
Is
looking quite good so far.
OCE down the driver, huh? Or not?
No, I don't believe
No?
so.
Good.
Yeah.
As long as we were able to get one, that's always good.
Yeah, you're all sorted. I think X-Laps stood in. Let me just check.
Good.
No, we got Pinju, Cloaking, Urban, Mad Dog, and Jagger.
Jagger, okay. I don't even know who's racing
he
for
is
us.
racing.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, and he went out in
yeah,
Q1 without setting a lap time too, just to make it even better for you.
Well, the good thing about Jagger is he's decently quick if he can stay out of it.
Yeah, exactly.
He's
so
quick,
obviously that's what we're
but
looking forward to.
I think Cloaking is a dark horse here.
Yeah, he showed what pace he's got in the first parts of Q2 and the later half of Q2, sorry, by sticking in an absolute stonking lap, 107.040. Put both the rapid lads to shame as well. So very, very interesting to see what pace he's got around this track then. I was just about to send you a message actually and see if you wanted to chuck the stream link into the OCE part.
No.
I can't share it to the
No.
whatever it faces is. No?
Nah. Send me the link. Send me the link.
You don't?
Nah.
You dirty dog.
Also, how do we feel? Like, this is obviously Q3, no one's set a lap right now. How do we feel about Mazepin?
You know what? I'm glad that they're standing united and they're kind of holding their own and like kind of showing that they like with the rest of the world kind of. But I feel like it's a little bit harsh on all of the drivers and athletes that aren't anywhere near supporting what. We'll go with the 7.3 then. Ben Black with the 7.3. Oh, they're coming in now.
Loking's coming in hot as well. He's done purple in the second sector, so we might see a 6.
There goes Relics with a 107 flat. I'm telling you,
We
he's
might
gonna
see
go,
a
he's
6.
gonna go sub 10. He's gonna go sub.
What? See a
107.
6? Oh, get in it!
Oh, 6.9! There it is! Oh, shots fired by the OCE boy.
I'm telling you now, Cloaking is a dark horse, mate.
One lap,
See what Rapid
one
Rubric
lap
can do
pace
then.
means nothing when it comes to wet weather running. So we'll see how it pans out.
Cloaking
Especially
is
since it's gonna be a wet
roughly,
race.
Horno, I'll tell you right now, Cloaking, I'm surprised I beat him in Portugal. In Tier 2. He stayed within 3 seconds, 2 seconds the whole time. And we were on different strategies and shit, so he's roughly about my pace. He's quick, but he's not up there usually, but yeah.
Definitely showing his worth now, currently beating, well, the latest signing to the esports team and also one of the fastest drivers we've had consistently in Rapid Rubric, so he's definitely showing what he's got.
Everybody wants to know how the American feels about the whole Mazepin thing.
Yeah, go on then.
Yeah, go.
I think it's bullshit. Plain and
Nice.
simple. I think
Yeah.
I think that what the FIA has done, as far as their rule went, and as far as what Britain did, I think it's outrageous. To tell somebody that they have to strip themselves of their nationality where they were born, and you know everything that they've learned throughout their life, and everything that they represent, and everything that they love. I think it's crap. You cannot stand there every week that we have a race weekend and say we race as one whenever you're willing to just strip somebody of their nationality because you don't agree with what the government of that country has done in order
put
to
it this
compete.
way, right? Yeah, with races one, I get that. I don't agree with dropping Mazepin, but I can understand it. It's not because of the shit going on. They'll say it is, but I don't think it is. I think it's because
They've wanted rid of him since the first race.
I think
Well, since before
it's
then.
all a case of Ural Kali is now not a major sponsor of Haas. So that means Nikita
They've
Mazepin
been
isn't
dropped
bringing
as
in
well,
any
yeah.
money.
Yeah, yep.
And also his dad's been sanctioned, one of the big billionaire oil tycoons has been sanctioned. He cannot now get at least a third, I would say a half, but at least a third of his sponsorship, which comes from his dad.
Well,
straight
and-
away. Then you've got Uralkali as well.
Well,
Which now if
Uralkali-
he cannot have either, he has no backing whatsoever. I don't think, personally, it's down to the situation. I think if they were, because F1 as an entity was going to allow him to race for the season. Obviously he wasn't allowed to race at Britain because that is something that the British governing body put down and said.
And
"We will allow you
everyone's
to come to
making
Silverstone."
a big deal about him not racing under a Russian flag. If you remember correctly, he didn't race under a Russian flag last season either.
Well, no, because
Yeah.
Russia wouldn't
Connor
allow
in the
that.
chat saying, so not because he's Russian, it's because he doesn't have the Russian backing anymore. Amen. He was probably bringing in one of the top sponsorship deals on that grid behind Latifi and Stroll, just because of the backing from their dad.
Well, actually, if you
don't need
look
to
at
have
it,
a big
if you
corporate
look,
company.
hold on, if you look at it though, Uralkali was only supporting 1/5 of Haas's entire sponsorship money that came in. So Eurocali
I reckon
wasn't
the rest
really
was
the
coming
biggest
from-
thing, and this is Andretti's big chance to make a move into Formula One.
Yes.
So I'm really
Andretti is not
hoping,
buying
I'm really
Haas.
hoping that they. Well, no, they're not going to buy Haas because
I
Gene
would,
Haas is a
you
fucking
know what?
idiot.
If it was going to be any team, I think Andretti would go for their Haas. American team, American car, American guy.
There's
but I
nothing,
don't-
there's
I do
nothing
not
American about that team whatsoever. Stop saying that. The only thing American about that car is the
It's the
tiny
owner.
ass little American flag that's on the side of it. Everything else about that car
And the
is
name.
British born, British made,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
British ran.
No, the engine is Italian?
And yeah, yeah. But you get what I'm saying. They've always called the American team. The only thing American about it is the owner and the little flag that's on the side of it. Which, don't get me wrong, I love seeing that little flag, the charge flag on the side of that car.
I think
absolutely love it.
Andretti won't buy Haas. You want to know why?
They won't. They won't because they've already
You
tried
wanna know
how many
why?
times in the past 2 years, and Gene Haas
not-
has always asked triple what it's worth.
It's not that. It's not that. I just know for a fact Andretti's not going to buy Haas. Because why would you look for the glory of bringing a team up from the bottom? Why wouldn't you buy one from the top? Or why wouldn't...
Or you would start your own.
Or start your own.
Wilco's
Wilco's
on
spun it.
Outlap then. Ooh.
Oh, cheeky.
Take another warm-up lap there, buddy.
Cheeky.
Take another go around. So we then have also, which would be Levert, will be the next one to actually finish a competitive lap. So we'll stick on board with the TTR driver and see what they have.
I think in this race, well, most of my drivers are out, aren't they, in Q1? Correct.
You have...
Well, Mad Dog was in Q2.
Yeah.
Jagger didn't set a time.
So you've got Pinju, Cloaking, Urban and Mad Dog.
And Pinju binned it like
Urban.
normal.
Pinju, yeah. He choked on a penguin.
Did you send me the link? Yeah, you did.
I did indeed. I chucked it to you on Facebook. Yeah, you can pop a little
What is
paragraph.
Levert doing? He was on an outlap. He came straight back into the pit lane. There's only 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. Is he gonna be able to back that thing into the pits, get a new set on, and go before he runs out of time?
Yeah. Yeah, he will
It's
be.
going to be a close one, and this track's not really one you can cut corners on to get there either. So we have the next car. We'll stick on board with
The two
Ben
McLaren
Black
boys are
there.
working together. Defiance on his that lap, and he just gave Black a huge toe down the straightaway.
Is Defiant
Second
your
two.
driver?
No, Defiant Diz is with TTR.
Then why is he giving Black a toe?
Maybe unless he didn't mean to.
Because they're in McLaren, okay?
I know Ben
McLaren
Black,
stick
Ben
together.
Black's racing for TTR as well.
It would be in bad sportsmanship if Benny Black didn't give him a toe.
Yeah, I think. Well, yeah. Obviously, they're both on the same team for this evening as well. Ben Black, racing in all 3 leagues. I think it's being represented here,
Hey.
but actually representing TTR. Then
Oh,
with 17.1.
wow. Benny Black.
And he
Black
doesn't
didn't
give
give
him
him
a
the toe at
toe.
all.
Oh,
Cheeky
Benjamin.
little fella.
But Defiant Diz, big brain. He's the first driver I've seen go super wide out of that final left-hander on the front straightaway to get that run down off of the banking. He's still in purple sector 1, but he is running a faster lap time.
Relic
Oh,
Bank's
Relic's
in a
with a
6.8.
106.8.
right. We've got to keep an eye on these cars.
I'm looking at Cloaking.
Rapid rubric invalidated.
Okay,
Cloaking's
Cloaking's down
gonna do any
to...
RS.
He's
He has.
3/10 up on his lap time. Or excuse me, he's 3/10 down on his lap. He's not going to do it.
He will be able to get another lap in though.
He will, yeah. And he has enough
Will
fuel
be
as
ERS
well.
usage. Yeah, I think
So
he's got enough
around
fuel.
slow
ERS,
corners,
he's gonna
around
do
those
it.
slow corners, turn it off. Turn it straight off. Don't use it.
See what
And he
Wilco's got there.
invalidated.
This will be the first lap. Oh no.
That's alright.
Wilco then coming to the line. It's a P3 with a 1.7.1. Good lap then from Wilco. I think Cloaking has retired
Yeah,
at
he
the end of this straight. Luckily, I don't think there's anyone.
I'm watching
coming
Rubric
at the moment.
here.
Yeah,
Rubric,
I think he.
the only way that he'll get points in this race is if he takes someone out. Rubric is he will take you out if he sees points on the cards. He will take you out.
I feel
Took
a
me
bit
out
of
in Baku.
do I feel a bit of
Took
animosity
his own
there?
teammate out.
Took me out in Baku. The little prick.
Well, Rubric's just purpled sector 2. Let's see what he comes across with. He might move in front of Cloaking. I don't know if he's going to get relished, though.
He is. Oh,
It's a 7.0. So we've got Urban Growth We've got Urban Growth coming round the final corner then. Very low on fuel, he's got a nice bit of VRS to play with then. Let's see what this guy can do.
Stay on the inside, Urban. Stay on the inside. Stay on the inside. Don't follow the line.
Oh no.
Ooh, Levert might have been held up by Wilco right there going through the hairpin right. See if he's going to get a toe from B-Black here. Yeah, he's going to get a toe from B-Black running down the straightaway.
Something makes me think this was planned.
Is Lev your team?
No, Ben Black's team. They are part of TTR.
Oh, that's right.
He still can't get out of the bottom.
So Wilco.
Wilco, that is it. I can pay out that prediction now. Was in fact a rapid
I feel like it was
pole
rigged.
position with an OCE P2,
It was rigged.
rapid P3, rapid P4, TTR, rapid, TTR, rapid,
OCE.
OCE and TTR. But you don't get money for dancing on Saturdays, as Pajala likes to say all the time.
So, how does one win? You know what I mean? How does one league win? Like, how does it work?
Most points.
Yeah,
most points.
Every driver gets points down to last place in 15th. Is the most combined points between all of them. I don't feel we are doing points for pole position, but it is always good bragging rights and puts you in good stead. Right then, so your top 10 and your starting grid are Rapid Relics P1 for Rapid Racing League, then you've got CBF Cloaking for OC in P2, Rapid Rubric P3, Wilco P4, Ben Black for TTR, first of their drivers in P5, Noodles P6, Defiant Diz, Just Rate P8, Urban Growth P9, and Levert P10. Lads, I'm just going to run to the toilet. I will leave you two to have a quick discussion.
I just
I'm
find
actually
it
surprised.
important to say that, you know, next year, anybody that is really fast cannot drive the Alpine because I'm not going to be commentating on a bubblegum car running at the front. That's all I'm saying.
I'll do that. No worries. I'll take one for the team.
Ugh. Ugly
I'll
car.
drive the Alpine. I've always wanted
it's
to
an
work at
ugly
Baskin
car.
Robbins.
Well, it is definitely raining. It looks like it's going to be intermediate conditions. Somebody might judge it and go for wets, but it looks to me like, just looking at the pit lane, it's going to be intermediates on these cars. We'll have to wait and see. We got about 20 to 30 seconds before we'll be able to see what tire everybody is on. But we're about to get this Brazilian Grand Prix, the 5v5v5 underway.
It is intermediates, by the way.
Wonderful.
If you look at the race director, it tells you what tyres everyone's using.
Or just look in the pit boxes and you can see the tyres that are set up. It was a
I'm so
hack
far
who
away
taught
from
me
my
a while
TV,
back.
I cannot see that.
Oh yeah, I can actually see that.
Come on,
inside
old
the-
man, put some
inside the Red
glasses
Bull
on.
Garage. There's
You know
intermediates
what?
stacked up there.
You know what? Let's make this
I love
some
you.
WWE type shit right now in the
I
comms
will
box
choke
right
slam
now.
you through a table.
I will fuck you up so
I will
bad.
fuck you up! I've always wanted to get the comms booth with Dutchy in, and it's made even better by the best team that you can find this side of China, of the Great Wall of China. It is myself and Lando Norris joining you, Len, live from Brazil for this 5v5v5 between Rapid Racing League, Formula OCE, and Triple Threat Racing. This, lads, I've always wanted to see one of these, and the social events are just coming in hot and fast. We're going to be setting up a new setup for all of the Division 2, 3, and 1 for OCE and for Rapid. Sorry, we'll be doing interleague battles. We're going to get some OCE versus Rapid versus Euro Rapid battle coming up within the next month. We have another league championship happening tomorrow night, where we have a mixture of...
Alex has put it in the wall on the outlap.
He's done a wheelie.
Relics does relics
I think what it is, lads,
gotta get
is
used to
because
that.
Rapid Willie isn't here. So he is here in spirit. He is at Interlagos, and someone has just felt the need to spin it.
Relics, you can't overtake under formation lap, mate. You can't be an idiot like that, yeah?
Yeah,
just stay
not
behind
gonna lie,
him.
he
Stay
should have held his
behind
position where he was.
He's taken out the braking boards and everything. That's cheating. Shock him 10 places.
10 play. Wow!
Shock him 10 places. He has to
That's
wait
a
at the
that's a
light
Lewis Hamilton style penalty
till
right there.
10 people pass him.
Show me where
Look
that's
at
in the rule book.
Pinju. Look at Pinju and Jagger.
They're just chilling, killing, and they will be getting very, very
He's
smart
actually
bottoms after
Luke here
this.
at the back.
Look at these guys.
They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. They're
Pinju-
playing games. with the guys
Pinju
there.
knows what he's doing. Pinju's
Or are you
like,
telling
nah,
me,
you know what? I'm keeping the warmest tires
Pinju
on
has-
this bitch.
Are you telling
He
me
has one of
L
the
plan
biggest
was to
heads
put
I've
it in
ever
the
seen.
grass?
L plan,
Before,
yeah.
right before the
Pinju
starting
has one
line.
of-
Yes.
Pinju has one of the biggest heads I've ever seen. Therefore, ergo, he has to have one of the biggest brains going, surely.
Okay. Well, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And away we go.
Right, oh, Relic's nearly going very, very sideways, and Cloak can get alongside.
Go and get the inside!
Relics does
Relics.
hold the line.
Oh,
and
you
pushes Cloak
dived
a little
it.
bit wide, which gives Rubric. This
Stay
is-
behind, Rubric.
This is juicy.
Know your place, Rubric.
And as not many urban growthers jump
Get up,
Jishway, then
Urban.
going down.
Come on.
Oh, is it going to be clean through? Oh, Relic's bum is looser than mine after a curry. Wow, he's keeping that car just on track. Cloaking
This is the
then-
first time I've actually seen Jishway go side by side with someone without taking them out.
Oh, Cloaking getting very, very close to Relic's poo box then. All as we were, not very much movement. There's been a few jumpers up and down. We'll have a look
Rubric.
at that for you. God, I think as Levert's gone a little bit wide, then going into the Albon Hamilton corner, almost giving Jagger the nice run. Then Spectre down 2.
Can we
Jagger
just
does
say,
get
Jagger?
Levert then.
P15.
Solid to P10, up
P10.
5 positions in 1 lap.
Well, he was
So
helped.
Aussie goat in the chat.
Helped on the first corner, going into that corner. The Ferrari at X laps, I was on board with him. He actually looped it. Might have been a little
Urban,
bit of
don't
contact that
fight,
caused
don't
that, but
fight.
it slew everybody down.
Yeah,
Jagger
good
was
boy.
able to just fly down the inside to gain all those positions.
The Urban knows where it's at. Jagger, he knows Jagger's on OCE's side, so he's like, ah, you go, mate. You got the pace.
It's all pretty stalemate though. Relics with a comfortable-ish margin then to Cloaking, 4/10 at the moment. Spectre, 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pits, and Levert in the pits then. Oh, the Alpha Tauris double stacking, not a good start for TTR boys, but Cloaking then keeping very close to Relics, and Rubric, Noodles, Wilco all just behind.
Defiant
And
spun.
we've got Ben Black and Jaw. Still going though.
He's got a 10-second.
10-second time. Oh, and X-Labs has just gone again. I caught that perfectly. You just saw him come straight off track and straight in front of Defiant and then just spin up.
Oh,
what
Defiant
is
knocked
Defiant
his
doing?
wing off. He's
No,
gone.
Oh no. So he's got VSC. Safety car. Oh, damn. That's got to be... Well, that's just literally played right into the hands of the 2 Alpha Tauris that are right at the back.
Oh, no, it
Also,
hasn't,
X-Labs
because
has just spun it
Spectre's got no wing.
Again. Oh,
Again. But I think
Drive through for Defiant
Drive
does. Oh,
through.
this is just going from bad to worse.
the TTR.
TTR
Is that
boys.
TTR all the way at the bottom, like the bottom 4?
You got and you got Ben Black. They're driving up in 6th at the moment, so currently running the flags for them. He boxes then. Relics. Is anyone gonna? No, I think everyone will stay out. Use these tyres properly till the rain clears, which we think is coming at about the end.
Defiant
of the race.
Diz just ran over his fucking pitman.
Wow.
He just ran over it.
I think that the absolute scenes that are happening down at the TTR and McLaren garage at the moment, the X-Laps with a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings.
That's not good.
Sounds like I'm
not
saying
gonna
that in
lie.
a German accent, but I'm
That's
really
not
not.
good
I'm
to be
just
picking up penalties under a safety car. I mean, I know it's
something
wet,
that I do.
especially when you're running slow half speed. The car reacts a lot differently than you expect it to. But that's just unacceptable.
Well, I have to sit here with my tail fully between my legs because I am one of those people that does in fact get penalties, and X-Labs has spun it again and he's under safety car. Lads, let's just keep it on that black stuff, you know. It's the black stuff, it's the grippier stuff.
I feel like Rapid have come out of the blocks today and put some of their best drivers on the grid, right?
That's because we only let Aussies drive today.
Right? Think about it, right? You have the best drivers for Rapid. And then OCE, you have... We don't even have a Tier 1 driver. Huh?
Jack is a Tier 1 driver.
We don't even have a Tier 1 driver. He's a reserve, mate. He's a Tier 1 reserve.
Pinju is the ultimate sandbagger. He should be in Tier 1. Sorry, but he should be.
So Jagger's actually picked. He's Tier 1, right? Cloaking,
yes,
he's
he
Tier
is,
2. He's Tier 2. Pinju, Tier 2. Mad Dog didn't even get picked for Tier 3. Urban Tier 3. I was just telling you, some of the boys here absolutely killing it, mate. Absolutely killing it.
Absolutely.
If Rapid loses to OCE today, you're never going to hear the end of it.
You know what? I give you full permission to absolutely throb us. Absolutely do it. Don't forget, get your channel points in, guys. Will we see a 1, 2, 3?
Can someone save that clip for me, please? Thanks. Just for proof.
God damn it. No, that never happened in this stream. Oh, I accidentally deleted the stream up till now.
Oh, right.
What a shame.
Yeah, no worries.
Oh, no.
I'll still throttle you, bar. Whether you give me permission or not, I'm still giving it to you.
Oh, I think it's time to get another beer.
Well, isn't it at 10 o'clock in the morning for you?
Shut up! It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Exactly, it's fucking night. What? It's like.
You think it's bad me
there.
open up a JD at midday, right? This bloke's opening one at 10 a.m.
Yeah, but mine's a beer, and to be fair, if you came to me and said, you know, Vorno,
Spec
would
is
it be
out.
okay if I started drinking? Well, fucking right it is. What time is it? 5 in the morning. Go for it, mate. I don't give a rat's ass.
Spectre's out. Spectre's out.
I
retired.
spun it.
Looped it under safety car.
Wow. Yeah.
How do you bin it?
Probably
Under safety
just trying
car.
too hard to catch up to the safety car queue, I think. Oh.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If you're gonna get onto somebody for drinking, you can get onto me because I had brandy in my coffee at 9:30 this morning. So.
Yours was 9:30 though. I was having a beer at 9 o'clock.
Sorry, okay. I had to take care of my
Did
kids
you buy
first.
half hour? All about RRT. You know it is. You know it is. Two of the current signings for RRT on the grid at the moment. I have my eyes on another driver for an academy driver.
What?
Dutchy, the thing is, it would be so. I've toyed with my emotions and my demons about this, but it would just be unfair on every other team in the world to sign you.
Tell me about it, mate.
We have to give them a chance, man. Like if we turned up against FRA or Shazoo or TTM, like it would not be fair to just field even our Div 4, Div 3 drivers and then you, because you would just carry the team to greatness.
Ron has got
Everyone
nothing
knows
on
that.
me, mate.
Ron Hart who?
Exactly. No one's heard of this
I mean,
bloke before.
he's only just. It's not right. Safety car, and it's not like he's been signed by the Veloci Academy, and he's not. It's not like he's going into esports. But
What the fuck's Veloci?
Who is this guy?
Huh?
Exactly. Right then, so Relics then backing up the pack.
They're
Where
below
does
my
he
level,
go?
mate.
This is Cloaking stalking him like an absolute predator, waiting for that Alpine's rear end to straighten up and dart.
Okay,
he's gonna.
He was going to go
He's
there.
gonna
I feel like
lose
I've
his
kept my mouth shut for long enough, but why do I feel like the gentleman that's joined us in the commentary box would have looped it into the wall by now?
No, Dutchy only loops it into the wall if someone puts him in the wall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I.e. rubric. Oh, Cloaking. 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings.
I'm actually not a bad driver. That's one thing you got to know. I'm not a bad driver.
He's a sandbagger though.
But I can sandbag.
He's a Mercedes driver to a T then, eh?
No, I'm in T1. Fuck off. I'm a sandbagger. No, I'm in T1. Eat a dick. No. F2, T2 World Champion.
7 positions currently, and there is just everyone from Relics all the way down to everyone is within DRS. Everyone is.
Well,
within
DRS
half a
doesn't happen
second to
because
8
it's
tenths.
raining,
I
Bono.
know, but
Use your
they are within
brain.
that second gap. I don't have one. I've been drinking.
You could only be 2 beers in. If you've lost it already, I feel bad for you.
No.
Okay.
This is my third.
So Laps has gone for a Kimi Raikkonen special. He's just having fun now.
Crucially,
He's just having fun. He's just
Cloaking.
spinning it.
has managed to keep with Relics a little bit. Got
If-
a nice 8 to
X-Laps
9
is just
gap.
spinning around in circles, mate. He's not even trying.
Well, Cloaking went ahead and he was deploying the whole way down that straightaway as he's deploying again now all the way down this straightaway, whereas Rapid Relics hasn't even touched his button.
Yeah, neither's Rubric. They're both sitting on. In fact, all of the Rapid boys, except Ben, who isn't a Rapid, but he is a Rapid, is sat there on about 80 to 93%. So they're using theirs very wisely. Rubric, I think, here is just sitting behind and just going to let this happen.
X-Laps has looped it again. He's heading into the pit lane.
This will be a retirement in pits, probably.
Just had enough.
Yeah, Cloaking now losing time. He's losing time in every corner. He can't get the power down like what
I don't know.
Relics
He was
is on exit.
1.2. He's 1 point. Now he's 1. Yeah, he's not bad. He's up there, but he's probably bashing his ERS.
Oh, look right on board with him. Turn your telemetry on. He's only got 35%, whereas everybody else around him sitting on 80 or more.
See, that's what I don't get. In the rain, you should be able to keep it around 60-70%.
Yeah, but I think obviously with Relics trying to pull as far ahead as they can, and they have just lapped. X-Laps! Oh, what are you doing? Get out
X-Laps,
the
keep doing
way,
it.
man.
Keep doing it, mate. Keep doing it, mate. Nah. Keep doing
Shut
it.
your pothole.
Stay out of the way now. Stay out of the way. Stay out of the way. Stay out of the way. Stay out of the way.
Oh yeah, because all of the OCE
Stay out of
drivers
the
are
way.
coming through.
Yeah, come back on. You're right, mate.
Oh, he's got a 10-second time penalty for exceeding track there. Look what Dutchy is doing to the drivers.
Yeah.
Ooh, Pinju picks
then,
up the 3
representing
seconds.
there we go. Little bit of redemption then for the drivers that have been screwed by Dutchy's abysmal advice then. Pinju getting a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. So we'll give you a quick rundown then. Rapid Relics in P1, followed by Cloaking just about 1.2 seconds behind, but he is keeping a nice gap to Rubric at the moment. And as you said, his ERS is back up to 60, so I think he's saving it through the corners and down the straights. I think
He's dumping it.
got them. Yeah, he's got them. He's dumping it. Rubric then with a fast slap. Oh, Wilco! Hello!
Oh, Rubric's
So you
tail happy.
Whoa, there's only room for one loose driver in Alpine. You can't have two.
Relics.
So Rapid Relics then leading in P1, Cloaking P2, Rubric P3, Noodles P4, Wilco P5, Ben Black P6, Jagger P7, Pinju P8, Mad Dog P9, Jishway P10, Urban Grove P11, Defiant Diz P12, Levert P13, who has just boxed, and X-Laps, who is back out on track but is a lap down. But it's still going, and as long as you keep going, every car gets points.
Well, at this rate,
Yeah, I mentioned,
X-Laps
you know.
needs to really start paying attention to how much penalties he's taking. At this rate, he's going to get disqualified before we get halfway through this race.
Oh, Relics. Oh, he got onto that curve and decided to get a bit tail happy, and he's losing it. Mad Dog's out.
Is that another safety car? It is.
Who goes in for fresh inters? Who goes in for fresh inters? Relics has the choice here. Is it gonna screw over Rubric? Is it gonna screw over Rubric?
Relic stays out. Relic stays out.
Cloaking stays out. Everyone stays out.
Oh, everyone does.
I would have went in. I would have went in. I would have went in. Fresh inters, mate. There'll be another safety car later on. There'll be another safety car later on.
Yeah, there might be a safety car later on, but you can't always bank on that. And
you can
also,
bank on it. It's
dry later as
Brazil.
well.
And there's T4, T3 drivers in here. We can bank on a safety car.
I see your point.
Sorry that it's not Rubric Tier 1 or Div 1 in Rapid where he has the fucking safety car on reduced and doesn't come out. So
that is one thing I find very inconsistent about the game is you can put it on reduced. Like we put it on reduced for Monaco and Baku, just because any contact with the wall, safety car's out.
Safety car in Monaco doesn't come out
MPC,
even with standard. Just saying.
For you, obviously for us it has done a lot. Like there's been a couple of times we've had races like for the reason now.
Yeah, but Rapid
MPC
Special.
on Mondays
Rapid
we're trialing
Special.
with no. Yeah, we are. We're the specialists.
Just
But,
weird.
Monday at the moment we are testing and trialing a no safety car rule, which I think is giving X laps crossing the pit lane exit white line 5 second time penalty. How many is this man on?
He's on 21 seconds.
21
If he takes one or two more, and he's looped it again. There's no way that car's not out.
He must like some. Pete Black's around.
He's just kept it.
But I think he
any
did
positions
cause.
to that.
He did cause Pinju to hit Jagger. But with the new update, let's see how it goes. Okay, Urban's in. Urban's in. This is smart. He's got a bit of a gap. He might be able to pull this off.
Still raining too much to go on.
Yeah, but we don't know whether it's raining the whole way. X-Lab is gone. He's gone. He was just
Tired in the
doing
pits.
donuts. No, he hasn't. He's binned it in front of the safety car.
No way.
Yeah, he's bended
Right
on
there on the left.
straightaway before turn one.
See you later, mate. Look at
No,
that.
excuse me, at
Look
turn
at
4.
that. I don't know what you're doing, X-Lap. I don't know what you think you're doing. Fucking, you know how to start in the fucking rain? Ease onto the throttle. Don't fucking mash on it. Ease onto it.
Yeah, X laps after this game. Bro, unlucky. Should have kept going. Every team gets points. All counts.
Ease onto it, X-Laps. I'm telling you now. Don't just fucking hold the trigger in or you fucking put on the accelerator.
Messed up. Okay, fair enough.
What's he got? COVID.
Okay, he's got COVID, yeah.
Ah, fair enough. Okay. Well, hope you get better soon, bud. But COVID doesn't make your foot heavy.
It makes it uncomfortable to lift though. But so
Safety car in.
Lap then. Relics, Cloaking, Rubric, Noodles, Wilco, Jishway still doing well, solidly in P9 then for Rapid. Then we have, sorry for all the people, day release. He's out on day release. We'll be sending him back to the mental hospital afterwards. Then we got Cloaking in P2 now. When does he go? He was very good on the restart last time. Is Relics going to go at the same position again just as we get to the screen? Yes, exactly the same. And Cloaking's dropped the other two drivers.
Yeah, Rubric made a huge mistake. He was still weaving and he was off of the dry line as they came to
Cloaking's got
that
a
safety
big
car
ride.
line.
Sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah, Relic's playing this perfectly. He put his car right into the dry line and then smashed the throttle, whereas the two right behind him had their right side tires off in the wet, so they could not get the power down as well as Relic's could. Relic's able to pull out an 8/10 gap, before they even made turn 4. So let's see if Relics is able to pull away again and have that 2.5 gap within about 2 or 3 laps. Keep your eye though on Urban. Yeah, keep your eye though on Urban, because Urban is on those fresh set of inners. He may be able to make some moves here, whereas everybody else is on older tires. However, 6 of those laps really on their tires have been under the safety car, so I really don't think that their tires are in too bad a shape, to be honest.
I feel like Rapid has had too many choices of tracks.
Alright, you choose the next track. Absolute done deal. We can do that. But the next thing that will be happening, Dutchy, so I need you to get 6 people together of your finest. Because we're going to do 6 of Rapid Europe versus 6 of Rapid Aussie versus 6 of Formula OCE. The goated league battle that everyone has wanted to see. The best of the best from every single division, from the 2 best leagues in Europe and in the Oceanic.
I'm a pay Kahoot.
Yeah, you can sit on a bread knife.
No, I'm gonna
Sorry,
pay Kahoot.
I didn't mean that.
I'm gonna pay Kahoot.
You're gonna pay. That's fine.
I'll pay
Honestly,
Kahoot.
that's absolutely fine. I am very, very happy to announce that I have recently managed to secure 4 very, very fast drivers for the European side.
What?
Are you
Kitch?
talking about Daz and Kitch?
Hold on. Kitch, Daz.
No, you know nothing, lads. So currently we have Kimi R, we have Wookie, we have VSL Ryan.
You got Ryan.
We got Ryan. So let's just go for it. So we've got VSL Rhyme, Josh 39, Rapid Kitch, Rapid Daz, C Davies, F1 CMM, Ryan 79, JQPTZ, Kimi R. All of these, about 5 of those drivers that I've just listed off, are currently in BRS Tier 1 and are faster than TTR Limitless.
Can I just point out something? I have connections.
What, in the esports world? If you turn up with Yarno Watley, Brendan Lee, David Snitzer and Lucas Blakely, I'm going to start smacking your head together.
No.
Break down and tell us esport boys this ain't no 25% bitch race though.
I've got just put it this way, right? I'm sort of in with the staff team over at TTM, so keep that on hold.
What, TTM is in the actual esports team, TTM?
TTM, top tier motorsport.
Oh, okay. Well, you can pick your drivers from that. And let the games begin.
Hold on, there's one more. There's one more. I just got to give him a quick message. I'll update later.
You're just googling. You're just googling it now, aren't you?
No.
Well, I actually am personal friends with Thomas Ronhart. I've known him for a while. I was signed to their esports team for Project Cars for about 6 months. I'm sure I can always go give him a call. We, in fact, did have Brendan Lee part of Rapid Racing League for about 6 months as well. Him and his friend joined. Obviously Brendan didn't race, but his friend did join and race for a little bit. And that is fact, like actual fact, it was him as well. I confirmed it in his Twitch stream once. I said, yo dude, you just joined my my Discord. He was like, is that the Rapid one? I was like, yes it is. And yeah, amazing, amazing.
Alright, well let's get back to the actual stuff we care about right now, which is the fact that Cloaking keeps getting all over the gearbox of Relics now. Relics really starting to struggle on entry. You can see him, he's washing out a lot wider.
I think it's crossover time, boys. Look at that track. There's a dry line coming
up. Not
2
yet.
or 3 more laps minimum, and then you'll hit the crossover.
Coming off the wheels. I think one of them's going to call it now. I think Ben Black would be the one to call it. I think he's got nothing to lose other than Jagger off the crap box of it.
Whoever calls it now is going to pull Sebastian Vettel and look like a moron.
Black's
Don't
not
do
in.
it.
They're not in.
No one's in.
Yeah, everybody needs to stay out at least another 2 laps. At least.
I'm just gonna give you just initials. MK.
Marcel Cooper, definitely not. Definitely not. One of there's a guy when I used to work late shifts. I used to watch a guy called Break that used to do Call of Duty streaming. He was a technical engineer for Red Bull. One day I was just chilling in his stream, looking at the comments, and boom, up pops Marcel Kiefer. I asked him a question, and he replied to me, and that's the closest I've ever got to being being in Marcel Kiefer. I'm gonna go to the toilet, lads. I will leave you to take over for a second.
I just need to screenshot this real quick. Nah, I'll talk to a couple of the top tier. We'll see how we go. But do you reckon they'll come in this game, this lap, or next lap?
No, it's still too greasy. I mean, you look at it, you can see these guys are still really feathering the throttle on exit. It's still too early. Basically, the thing everybody looks
That
for...
sun is out, though.
Yeah, it's still too early.
Well,
we saw this just the other day at Zandvoort, where it looked dry and everybody started coming in, and everybody that stayed out on inters just gapped them. Even after DRS was enabled, it was still not really dry conditions. Our race leader went 3 extra laps, and he was still faster than everybody.
I think this is exactly like Russia in real life. Sector 3 is dry, it is getting drier, but Sector 1 is still wet.
Yeah, Sector 1 and 2 are still really slippery right now, and those are the big key points as far as tire choice on this racetrack. I think once DRS is enabled, you'll still see some guys staying out on their inners because, yes, there's no spray coming off the tires, but you can see if you're riding on board with somebody right now that there's not a dry line yet. The entire track is still covered in water, which at this point is very greasy. So everybody's going to stay out on their inners for a little while longer. You can see they're all still lifting as they go through that left-hander in Sector 2 heading for the penultimate corner.
They look here, there's less spray, everything. You see what I mean?
Oh yeah, no, I agree. Sector 3 and the front straightaway are definitely drier, but that's also because they're the highest speed portions of the racetrack. The downforce of the cars is clearing the water a lot faster than anywhere else. Rapid Relics, ooh, little rear end happy there, allows Cloaking to get really close. Relic's still rear end happy as he exits onto the DRS straightaway. I think we'll see DRS activated within the next 2 laps. What do you think?
I think maybe give it...
I also think Cloaking is running a very dry setup. Didn't use very much ERS on that straightaway there, and still caught Relics very much. Yeah, obviously you've got the slipstream, sorry. But I
he was
think
catching him a little bit quicker.
Yeah, he was catching him more than he should be just for straight.
DRS has been enabled, so watch for some drivers to take the gamble and go in this time. But
I'd say box now.
I'd box now.
Look at the track.
I would say go 1 extra lap.
We'll see what the drivers do.
I'd box now for a set of softs.
Yeah, Relic's really struggling to get through that last left-hander before you come up to the final corner. I think he'll box, but he's going to want to try and pull a bit of a gap on Rubric here, otherwise they're going to double stack. Luckily the game has kind of sorted that. Box,
coming in.
Everyone is boxing.
And double stack.
Followed him in for... Oh, and he's ridden to the back
and he's hit Cloaking.
I think that 5 seconds should be off. 5 seconds should be off.
Yeah, that 5 second penalty should be removed for sure.
Yeah, we'll take that off, yeah. And Rubric is, in fact, now he is choked. He's going to have a new wing, new set of softs.
Rubric shouldn't even have come in. He was literally a second and a half behind his teammate. He should have stayed out.
I fucking told you guys. When points are on offer, Rubric drives the fuck out people. This is exactly what I mean.
Rubric, you wanker. You wanker.
Oh, now, crucially, Jishway and Urban Growth are
Oh, it's a VSC.
Oh, safety car!
Safety car. This ruins it. This ruins it for Jishway.
Lev.
No, this has just helped Jishway an absolute treat. And Urban Growth, they're both going to be able to get out and probably come out about 4th or 5th here.
I disagree. I feel like the track was... you could see the guys on pit exit. They were really having to feather it, whereas everybody that was on inners was still going full bore. I feel like this has hurt them.
If you think about it, right, these guys here, right now, that are on inters, Jishway and Urban, if they pit now, they'll come out 4th or 5th maybe, right? And then the safety car period, depending on how long it goes for, the track's going to dry. It's going to dry up.
But if the safety car would not have come out, they could have came out in second or third. Because I really feel like the guys on the dry tires were at a huge disadvantage to the inner. They're both. Oh no! One went for mediums, and the Mercedes went for softs.
I would have went for softs.
I would have gone softs, but you've also then got another 16 laps.
Yeah, but 3 of those are going to be under safety car.
Yeah, I think maybe if you look at Cloaking, Noodles, Wilco, Jagger, Jishway, Pinjo,
Rubric,
all of
5
them have
seconds
gone
to
to the mediums.
Get back in the pits.
Why is he boxed for?
He lost his wing.
He's got mediums. He's lost his wing again. How?
I told you it was treacherous.
That's
out there
what you
on those
get.
He's
tires.
been dropped down. He is dropped to tier 2. Choked. Absolute choke.
Jishway's
Jishway's
out.
there on track.
That's what you get, Rubric.
2.
That's what you get.
Oh, he's gone off. He's gone off. Now the track is definitely dry. I'm riding on board with Defiant. It is definitely dry conditions now. The track is completely dried up. There's no grease left on it at all.
there. Is Benny Black gonna collide with it? Is he gonna smack it? No, he's not. Rubric, smack it! Oh!
Rubric's just missed that Red Bull. I'm surprised it's still there. I thought it would have been gone by now.
Rubric?
That's what you get.
You know, let's
But the
remember.
safety car again
Karma.
has really helped him.
Karma.
Yeah, but don't
So
forget
at the moment,
that. Yeah, don't forget that Cloaking. Yes, he just got that 5-second time penalty, but he did have a 3-second that was worth it. So
Is Wilco
he still
your driver?
has 3-second time penalty to deal with.
Wilco is indeed, yeah. It's one I'm keeping an eye on because
Yeah,
this
right.
is a tier 2 driver.
No, he's did one.
I've been saying this since I watched him in the tier 2 battle against the Euro lot when he was driving around like it was a blimmin' dry track on wet tyres.
He's my teammate in tier 1 at OCE.
Pinju, right, just drive. Pinju's putting Dutchy washed. Sorry, Pinju, aren't you supposed to be driving? You're not supposed to drive in text.
Benju, I don't
don't
know
have
why.
opposable
I don't know
thumbs. How
why
are you
you're
even
coming at.
texting?
I don't know how why you're saying that to me, Pinju, when I'm the owner that wanted you to drive for my team. Rapid didn't want ya, so OCE, like a family, took you in.
I love that, like a family.
We took you in, Pinju.
Jet washed, no car sheet.
What's he gonna say back to that?
Dutchy's washed. That's what he's got to say to that.
More like rubric washed. Rubric shit. I knew he'd been it.
I think the
You
two
need to
big
come in there and
players here
predict
right
some
now
of
are
these
going to be
football
Noodles
matches.
and Wilco because they're both right on pace with Cloaking. Cloaking's got that 3-second time penalty. If they can stay within him, it could be a rapid podium, a full rapid podium.
But if Cloaking does exactly what I think he's done, like as he's with a dry setup, I think we'll be alright.
And also, you've got to remember as well is Relics here is on soft tyres. Now these won't last and be as competitive as long as these mediums. So is there going to be a point where they just drop off? He's going to go 3, 2, 1. He's gone.
Smart.
Yeah,
But
it was
it's
really
Cloaking
smart
stayed
by
with him.
Relics. He left it to the last possible second.
Oh, I would have left it a bit longer.
Ooh, Noodles gets a decent run out of the corner. He's right on the back of Cloaking's gearbox. He might be able to get him. He goes driver's left. It's going to be side by side. As
Wilco's around.
TRS straight.
Wilco's
got
gone.
it. He's got it. It's a rapid 1-2 now. As there's a big battle going on behind. Jagger the Hutt shoves it down the inside.
Urban, drop back, let the fast drivers go. That's the way. Solid
I would
effort.
like to point out as well at the moment.
But Defiant is just gone.
Oh,
Oh my
Defiant's
god,
done.
he's just taking out.
That's a
He's
huge
just taking out
penalty.
Jagger.
He's taking Jagger with him.
Oh,
Is
come
that-
on,
is that-
Jagger.
Is there one driver left for TTR?
That is Levert.
Did Jagger just shove it up the inside of Wilco? Oh, Jagger's got no
He's
front
got no
wing.
wing.
And now Wilco on the outside.
Fucking getting back on
He's
Noodles.
going for him.
Cloaking's got him. Beautiful move.
I think Noodles knows, right? He's going on mediums too, as well here. So if you think about it, right? This is only a rapid going to be 1-2. It's going to be an OCE 3-4-5.
Yeah,
Bring it home,
At the
boys.
moment, OCE are currently in the best seated positions. It's currently a 2-4-5. And it was a 6 when Jagger was up there as well until he got hit by Defiant Diz. But Will Wilco, crucially, not that far off. Only about 2 seconds off your 4th place driver, Urban Growth. So quite an interesting battle towards the end of the race. See if they can show us some good battles. So
Yeah.
currently then, Rapid Relics in P1, Cloaking P2, Noodles P3, Urban Growth P4, Rapid Pinju P5, Ben Black P6, Rapid Rubik P7, BRT Wilco P8, Levert P9, and Jagger the Hut P10.
Well, and Relics is doing exactly what he needs to do right now. The 2 drivers behind him that are technically on the better compound, because this compound is going to definitely last a lot longer pace-wise, they're running a full 1.5 seconds slower than he is per lap right now. So Relics making a big gap as Cloaking goes. Wow, Cloaking did not even go defensive there at all. He just let
Noodles is just a
have
rookie.
it.
He's washed. Didn't send it.
Trash talk from the
Man
OC
up,
owner
Noodles.
is
Man up.
unbelievable. As Jagger then gets Levert. As Levert has boxed.
Wait. Spectre, Laps, Defiant Diz, Levert. There's one more driver, isn't there?
There's
Ben Black. Sorry.
yes,
Yeah.
Ben Black as well. Yeah, sorry. Yes, so Ben
Yeah.
Black is TTR
Relics
as
puts in
well.
another fastest lap. Is Cloaking under pressure. He's going to get passed by the Red Bull going down the front straightaway. Did the Red Bull do it at the right time? Is he going to get DRS going down the second straight, or is it going to go to Cloaking? Looks like it's going to go to Cloaking. But Cloaking
I
lost
think
a
Noodles
lot of
crucially
time right
got
there.
Yeah, I think he got a bit of a dodgy exit out of the center S's, and I think Noodles just managed to get a big enough gap to keep himself ahead then, even with DRS. TTR washed. Defiant, I wouldn't say that, man. He's just up against some very, very good talent from both Rapid
Took out me
and
fucking driver to find. Fucking.
and you also, yeah, that. But I mean, it'll be interesting to see the clips to see what happened with that, because
He
I think
spun it
Dutchy's
off.
going to take heads
He
off
spun
shoulders.
it. No. So he spun it off the curb. I can understand. He spun it off the curb and he's just shot straight across. And
Yeah,
it's-
but I'm not gonna lie,
unfortunately,
it looked like
Jagger
once
was in
he
the wrong
spun it
spot.
off- Yeah, but it looks like once he spun it off the curb, he never even touched the brake pedal. I mean, when I was riding on board with him, his brakes weren't locked up. Nothing. It looks like he just let the car go after it was gone, and that made it to where it just completely slid right back onto the racetrack, and he hit two people. I mean, I understand that it's just finished raining, so, it could have something to do with the fact that the grass is wet. I don't know if that's a thing in this game or not, but...
Cloaking then with another 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings, which will drop him down, I think, if we look at penalties quickly.
That'll drop him down to
Cloaking
6th or
has-
7th.
Cloaking
right
has
now.
11 seconds.
Noodles get
of
the 3
penalties.
seconds.
Oh, yeah, we need to take 5 seconds off Cloaking's for
Yes, yes you do.
Rubric hitting him, pushing him through the...
And add it on to Rubric because he's a fucking idiot.
I'll tell you what, we will add it on to your time for the next time you finish a rapid racing.
Yeah, right. Okay, no worries. Yeah, no worries. Don't worry, mate. I can finish in front of everyone by 5 seconds or more. Trust me.
Yeah, speaking of Rubric, he's all over the back of Irvin Grove. The new driver's left. He's going to get him before he even makes the DRS zone. Now he's going to try and hunt down B-Black in the McLaren. And he's going to get DRS on the McLaren, I think, as they go down this second straightaway. So he's going to get very close and make the pass on the McLaren, I think, by the time they get back to the front straightaway.
He did not get DRS.
He didn't get it. No, he didn't get it.
He missed it by 1,000.
Washed.
Yeah. But there's a nice little train developing once these cars catch Ben Black. There's a nice little car developing. We stick back onto the tyre. But guys, the tyres. This is why the gap is so what it is between Ben Black and Cloaking, because he's on those soft tyres. I didn't think they would last as long as people thought they would, and obviously when you're pushing as hard as you are in a race like this as well, you're going to be using up a lot more tyre in front as well, and you're going to be using a lot more deg than you probably would want, and I think maybe the soft tyre probably wasn't the tyre to go on.
Well, Noodles is under
a little bit of lag.
Noodles is under threat for
Cloaking.
P2, and now here comes Cloaking on him. Cloaking's
And
going to
Wilco's out.
Oh yeah, Wilco's out at the
has
end.
dropped it, yeah, coming out of the final corner.
Oh, Noodles with a beautiful line there. He was able to run around the outside of turn 1. He gave him a great line into turn 2, but Cloaking's coming back
Come on,
at him.
Cloaking. Come on, Cloaking. Get it. Oh, pulled out. Alright, fair enough. Stay with him.
Very smart move there.
Dropped it.
Wilco dropped it on the exit
Last. And
corner.
Levert's gone. He's out too.
Is that another safety car?
Yes.
It is.
Hi, Caramba. I'm going to go to the toilet, lads. This is the
Yeah,
fourth
so
one we've
am I.
had this race. Lando, all
Wait,
yours.
you want to know something funny? You want to know something funny? That helps out Jagger.
It really does. And
Jagger
if you've
can
ever
pick
watched
the
Lord of the
socks.
Rings, and you've
Jagger
heard
can
King
pick the
Theoden
socks.
say to Aragorn, Dutchy, let this be the hour that we brought swords together.
Yeah, fair enough. I'll go. I'm up for a sword fight.
Let's go!
All right, we're back to on-track action instead of bathroom action. So it looks like Levertz has lost it at the hairpin, and it looks like Cloaking's going to take the gamble and go into pit lane. He's going to chuck on a fresh set of softs, but he's going to lose a lot of positions. Relics does it as well. Relics taking a new set of boots. Everybody except Noodles has taken a new set of boots. Jagger the Hutt should follow them in once he makes it around to the pit lane entry. He'll probably stop for another set of fresh softs to go to the end of this race. This is probably going to end up being a 5 or 6 lap dash to the finish. Relics puts on a brand new set of soft compound tires. Black does the same. Cloaking does the same. Wow, Cloaking actually lost out to Black somehow on that pit stop exchange. Oh no. Cloaking had to serve that 5-second time penalty he picked up in the pit lane before they would service him. That's what's happened. So he's lost out because Rubric rear-ended him on the previous pit stop cycle. He's had to serve that 5-second time penalty during this pit stop cycle.
Surely
so
we
he's
still
now
take
lining
it
up
off.
in fourth.
Surely we still take it off.
I don't know if you can since he's had to serve it. I think what should happen is that B-Black should be respectful enough to just allow him to go through as soon as it goes green flag racing. That's what I think should happen here.
Don't think that will
That's
happen.
what I would
What
do.
we will do is we'll talk to, we'll get, after this, myself, Noodles, Dutchy and Rubric will get in the party, and we'll bash it out and we'll sort something out because, yeah, I mean, it was clear as
Also-
day on stream and it's probably going to cost him a nice chunk of points here.
Nikita Mazepin leads Formula 1 with more spins, 22, than races.
ROFL,
What?
LMAO, LOL.
No way. Didn't he do 2 seasons in F1 though?
There was
Or it just
21.
one?
He did 21 races.
Oh
he
my
did
God,
22
yeah.
spins.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny? He
Everyone
did
from Rapid Racing,
he
can we
did
get-
21
can we get a clapping
races.
hands emoji in the chat.
Hold on, he
That's
did. Hold on,
incredible. I've
hold on.
never
I
seen
got a
that.
statistic for you. It's funny because all the numbers are right there. He finished 21st in a 20-car championship.
Yeah,
he ran
because of
21
Kubica.
races with 22 spins. That's a fucking record right there.
That's insane. 21st out of 20. My man!
Honestly, I hope we see him back in F1 like in a few years when he gets a bit of confidence.
No, he needs to
'Cause
do
I think-
rallycross.
No,
He
no, no.
needs to
Think
do
about it.
rallycross.
Think about it. I think he'll be a quality mid-tier driver in
In a
F1.
decent
I
car.
think you put some
In a
crap in
decent
the car
car.
you just opened.
No. Yeah, no, definitely not.
No,
No,
he
no, no,
belongs
no,
in
no. Like, get
rallycross
the
because in
confidence.
rallycross it's totally legal and legitimate to shove yourself into another car and shove him off track. That's where he
Yeah.
belongs.
And spin.
Yeah, and spin out all the time because that's just expected.
Right,
Are you
do
doing
we think we'll
podium
see a
interviews?
safety car in this lap?
No, it's gonna be next lap.
It'll be
Unless
this
it
lap.
pulls it in late like it likes
It'll be
to.
it'll be
I think
this
he'll
lap.
call it
Oh, yeah,
now.
there it
You
goes.
go, yeah. Good call.
It's because everyone's
Rapid-
together.
So Rapid Noodle, who didn't pit, is gonna lead him off, but he's gonna be under fire. He's just gonna need to let Relics go. If I were him, I would let Relics go and try to hold up everybody behind Relics as much as possible.
Can I just point out? Rapid has 1, 2, 3 drivers. TTR has 1.
Oh, here we go.
OCE
Cloaking's all over the
has
side of black already.
4.
Cloaking's gonna try it.
OCE has 4 drivers.
It's 4 versus 1.
Oh, and Cloaking runs right into the side of the McLaren. The McLaren
Yes.
was there, and Cloaking drove right into them. And here comes Rapid
No,
Rubric.
it's
Rapid
4
Rubric
versus
down the
3
left.
versus 1.
Oh, it's Cloaking
Oh, and
squeezes
Cloaking-
out.
Right,
No,
right,
it's
right
4
into
versus
him as
3
well.
versus 1. Rapid has 3.
We're doing DJ Dishway and Wilco are out. Yes, indeed. This is going to be a close finish.
I'm really surprised that
Pinju
Relics is still behind
still in.
Noodles. I thought Relics would have gotten him down the first DRS straight away there.
They probably just don't want to battle too
Ben
much
Black
and try and
lost
get a
out
little
lot
bit of a
too.
gap.
There's not going to be a gap as long as he sits behind a car on 11-lap old mediums. He needs to go. Because
Come on,
now
Cloak.
it's allowed,
Cloaking nearly
Cloaking to hold him
spins it.
off. And Cloaking is
Oh,
well
Kit
within
in the
DRS
chat
range
with
now.
the gifted sub to Rapid Causa. Let's go.
Come on,
Thank you
Cloaking,
very
get it.
much.
Get in there, Cloaking.
Oh,
Relics
Noodles,
still
what are
can't
you
get
doing?
past
You need to
Noodles.
get out of the way, man.
Noodle is fucking this up for you boys.
Noodle
She's
is
loving this.
ruining this for Relics. Relics needs to make a move. Because he's got Cloaking coming up on him, and Cloaking has already shown us in the last lap alone that he is willing to go for it. Because he just literally hit one car at the apex and turned down on another.
Noodles needs to let Relics go. He needs to let him go now. Team order, someone needs to be screaming in his ear.
Noodles holding up
Felipe,
here. Let's
Fernando
go.
is faster than you. Felipe, Fernando is faster than you.
Oh, here comes Cloaking.
Relics?
Cloaking just hit the back of Relics.
Relics under pressure though. Relics under pressure though. I don't think works. I don't think it's good.
He's calm and cool like a cucumber, this guy.
So he's
Kids,
like the
just
cucumber, you're
subscribe
saying?
to Prime for
Carthaginian?
another 4 months. Let's go.
He's like the cucumber.
Here he
Bring
comes.
it.
He's going to get him this
God,
time. He's going to go
Noodles.
driver's right. He's going to go for it. He's going to get him. Noodles breaks a
Oh,
little
he's
earlier.
backed off, but he's put Cloaking under it. Cloaking's coming down the inside. Oh.
Noodle.
Oh, I thought that was going to be a bit dodgy then.
Go down the inside. Inside. Bring it. Oh, get it. No.
Oh, he just backs off, but he's right up the prison pocket of Noodles then as we come up the hill then. Relics is weaving to say thank you to Noodles. This is juicy. It's a rapid 1-2-4 at the moment with Cloaking and Ben Black, the 2 highest drivers for the other 2 leagues then. Oh,
Wait, can we
And that
just
was
point out? Can I
what
just
Relics-
point out
what
if
Relics
this
needs to
5
do is he
seconds?
needs to stay within 1 second of Noodles, that way Noodles gets the benefit of the DRS to hold him in front of Cloaking.
If we all come to an agreement about Cloaking getting that 5-second remove, he moves up to P1, P2.
yeah.
How do you figure? He's
I
still
think
got
he's
2
gonna do that
3-second time
anyway.
penalties that he has to serve.
Yeah, but he's
That were
served
earned.
5 seconds of those.
Yeah, he served 5 seconds of the 11
Yeah, but that 5
had.
seconds wasn't even fucking meant to happen, bro. Like, do you get
Yeah,
it?
but
Oh,
Think
No,
about it.
because he still had three.
Think
he still had
about
three
it.
No, I am
Ruben's going
thinking
down the
about it.
inside. Right, lads,
Dude,
search,
you're not
please.
thinking
You're off
about
There's
it.
your
You're not
racing
thinking.
happening.
You're off.
I'm
your
not
rocker.
off my road. I'm not, dude. Think
Lads,
about it, right?
please shush. There is some racing happening. If you want to argue, go talk in a different party. Thank you very much. As Cloaking then has been passed by Noodles and Rubric that has now got himself into P2. Ben Blackburn will probably be looking to make the move on Noodles pretty soon, otherwise he's going to be held up as well with Noodles on those medium tyres and still 10 laps older than everyone else. Relics, he hasn't pulled away as much as I thought he would, but then to be fair, he's only got Rubric behind him, which, him being on those soft tyres, he'll still have the same tyres as him, but he's also pulling Cloaking along as well.
Well, to be fair, he doesn't need to run away from him. What he needs to do is sit within that 1 second, so that way the rapid driver behind him gets the benefit of DRS, so that way they're not under as much threat from Cloaking. So, to be honest, I feel like Relics is playing this as well as he possibly can. So
Right,
two
so
Alpines now at his
if
front.
Cloaking finishes it within 2 seconds, he's P2.
I don't see how you come to that recollection, but whatever.
Luckily, you're not an owner.
I think you've forgotten that he got 2 penalties on his own without any help that he still has to serve. So.
Luckily, you're not an owner.
Luckily, I'm not under your league.
Right. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen,
So
Cloaking
it's
with
got 3
those
second time penalty. That makes it more interesting. That makes it more
So
interesting.
now Rubric, I think, is going to be there like, well, this is mine, boys.
No,
I
no,
can
no,
have
no.
This. He wants this.
Cloaking needs to be careful. He keeps getting right at the area where he could get another time penalty. He's got to stay clean through this last lap.
Hope. I don't know what warnings Rubric is on or Noodles behind him.
Rubric's got it.
Oh, as Rubric's come around the outside of Relics. Oh, I didn't know if that was going to happen. I think Rubric is going to be there like you need to defend like a lion. To the comments box. Just wait, man. I honestly, this is brilliant. The racing. The oh no! Relics! I can't even. Whoa! He just got too. I think he touched too much of the curb. Rear end went very, very loose and just overcorrection.
I don't give a fuck. You guys can have P1. We win the fucking thing. You can.
Jesus, man.
Oh, and Urban Growth then with 12 seconds of penalties as well. I didn't realise he had that.
Cloaking's going to
I
get
think
this on
Cloaking-
track. Cloaking might get this on track.
I think this is going to be a drag race to the line and Cloaking's going to do it. DRS open. Oh, here we go.
Cloaking's got it. He's
got it on the line. Oh,
Pinju's
what an
DNF.
end to the race. Pinju's DNF. Oh, so I don't think you have done it.
I think we still have 3 drivers to your 2.
Oh, wow, what a race.
And plus Cloaking with that 5 second.
Yeah. Rapid washed. Oh, wow, I can't. What an end to the race. Oh, my God. Wow, I bet.
Okay, so if you actually let me explain it, right? There's 6 seconds that Cloaking has, right? There's 6 seconds. Now, he served 5 seconds in the pit box, which he shouldn't have had because Rubric hit him up the arse. If you take 5 seconds off his race time, there you go.
P2.
He finishes P1 because look at how close he is to P1.
No,
he's
he wouldn't
2.9
even
off.
He's still P2. He's still P2.
He's 2.9
0.7
off.
seconds off.
No, he's. Oh my god, he's 0.9,
Oh,
bro.
no, I'm looking at the wrong circle. Yeah, if he's 0.9.
No, he's 2.9 away from Rubric, right? So if we take the 5 seconds off, where does he land? He's 2.1 in front of Rubric.
He wasn't 2.1 in front of. Oh, yeah, because Rubric.
Because Rubric's got a.
Yeah, Rubric did. Yeah.
Thank you.
I don't
Thank you
know.
for
I
understanding
don't
now.
know. Because
We'll have a look at it.
I don't know. I feel like
Do you
he
understand
served
where
it.
I'm
You can't
coming
take
from,
that off
though?
because he served it under a safety car.
Yeah, but you can't give it to him because he didn't deserve it because he got hit up the arse by the guy who came P1. Where he should have had the 5 seconds, not
I
close.
mean, it's a huge. To me, it's. I don't know. To me, it's damned if you do, damned if you don't. Because he served it under safety car and immediately got the place back. by
If
turn
the
2.
same thing was happening with Rapid, I would tell you right now, I would be fighting the exact same way.
Yeah,
Oh,
obviously
I'm
the
not
same.
partisan
Yeah.
here, dude. I'm new to Rapid. I could give a shit less. But I mean,
I'm telling you right now, either way, if it happened to any one of these drivers, even TTR, man, I've never heard of TTR, but I hope they do well. TTR, right? If it happened to them, I would have backed them 110%. No way. Like, it's just unfair for the driver that copped the 5 seconds when he didn't even mean to. He slowed
Shout
down
out
enough for
to,
that pit line.
Ben Black, though, highest TTR driver, coming in into third place. So we'll give you a quick rundown then. Rapid Rubric then taking the win for Rapid with Noodles P2. Obviously, there will be an investigation into the end at the end, so official times and
it's like the Abu Dhabi
results.
Grand Prix all over again.
Yeah, boy. Except I'm not Michael Massey.
I am.
So we then got Ben Black P3, Jagger the Hutt P4, Cloaking P5. That will be investigated. Urban Growth P6. Pinju does get classified in P7. Relics classified in P8. Then the first of our DNFs, Wilco, Leviant, Levar, Defiant Deers, Jishway, Mad Dogs, Laps, and Spectre. Because he was classified lap down. Yeah, +1 lap.
Right. That's a bit weird, but okay.
But right, I've got all that. I've got all the times. Yeah, right. Do a quick plug for what we've got coming up for the rest of the weekend then. So it's not going to be streamed on our... It will be actually. We have Rapid Causa that will be taking over the Rapid Racing Twitch and giving us a rapid perspective of our 10v10 against FFG tomorrow evening. Our team is as follows. We have Kimi Raikkonen 98, Rapid Kahoot, RRT Kitch, Wookie, F1 CMM, A Waddington, VSL Rhyme, RRT Noodles, Lando Norris and Rapid Pinju taking part for that with 2 reserves as Trey and Protolus Ram. That all kicks off at 8 PM British Standard Time. I think it's 7 AM AEST. I will be sharing all the relevant links and obviously to the mainstream, and obviously it will be streamed on the Rapid Racing League Twitch as well. I can already see that one of the podium runners podium finishers has come into the
I'm trying to invite
party.
Noodles, but he's not answering me, so someone else might have to
That's
invite
all
him.
right. I've just invited him, and I've invited Ben Black as well.
Rubric, you don't deserve it. You don't deserve it. You want to know what? You want to know why? You want to know why? Because you punted Cloaking in the fucking pit lane. He deserves P1. It is your fault. You fucking rammed the shit out of him. Who fucking who? You punted Cloaking into the pit lane.
Right.
Maybe you should
Yeah, on that one I'm not on that one I'm not on your side. Sorry, ignorance is not an excuse.
There we go. I mean, yeah, it was a personal mistake that we will be looking into possibly taking that 5 second off for Cloaking due to the fact that it was at no fault of his own that he
Cloaking wins.
He already served it.
Yeah, but he had 6 seconds.
Yeah,
he had 6
he
seconds
had
worth
to.
of penalties.
Yeah, because that's of him going off the track.
Yeah, but take 5
he
seconds
still
off.
served
He
it.
has 1 second penalty.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but he served it.
Oh, you guys are
Anyway,
bitches.
right,
We
we will
still win
quickly
anyway.
get
It's
We
a
still
point
win,
of
it's fine.
controversy that, trust me, if you watch the stream back, we went at it in stream, so don't even bring it up now.
fucking-
Don't bring it
oh
up.
wow, it was that big?
Right,
Yeah.
we will quickly jump to our third place finisher then, Ben Black, the highest. I love at the moment that if it stays where we are,
originally
OCE win?
this is still all. No, this is still all top three as rapid drivers. Just to put it out there. But we will start with our third place representing TTR. Benny Black, my friend. Good drive from you, P5. Getting in 2 positions from your starting position. That was a hell of a hectic race to watch and commentate on. I can only imagine what it was like to drive in. Tell us about your race, bro.
Yeah. Look, a lot of it was just trying to survive, to be honest. There was lots and lots of stuff. I don't know if the stream saw it or not, but I spun coming out of the pit lane, going from inters to softs. Just lost the whole front wing. That put me in the back. Yeah, back with Rubric, which is actually a pretty good spot to be in the end. Yeah, otherwise it was literally just trying to survive through the whole thing. Good race though, very good race.
And survive you did. There was obviously quite a lot of DNFs. I think we finished with about half the cars that we started with, which I didn't expect to happen, being Brazil, and obviously quite a lot of the drivers, probably one of their favourite tracks. It was a very good track to battle on, always good overtakes and stuff. But yeah, I mean, obviously representing your league very well. Next time, don't betray us. Race for Rapid.
Can I just ask you a quick question? How are the points working so I can quickly add it up?
Noodles will be the person that will be.
I asked him, and he said.
There's no points. There's no points in this.
no
It just
points.
depends on the highest positions for each league. So
Yeah,
because there's
I know.
only, technically there's 3 finishers because Rally's still considered. He's
There's
not
3, but
DNF.
there's 4 for OCE and 1 for TTR. So OCE wins.
Yeah. So, just have a look.
Yeah.
Just have a look. Based on so there's like
Yeah,
what
well,
top
yeah,
2
OCE win.
rapid. We're not OC. You take the win.
Yeah.
You take the
OCE,
win.
you take the win. Yeah, solid.
W's.
Can I say that we
Oh,
only
just
had
one.
one tier 1 driver?
And he absolutely smashed it.
Alrighty, mate.
From 15th to 4th, not bad, not bad.
OC.
OCE tier 1.
Yes.
Pinju's
And
tier
Pinju is
2.
OCU. Fucking Pinju.
Traitor. Right, we will jump to our second place driver then. Rapid Noodles, RRT Noodles now. One of the newest signings to the Rapid Racing team. Tell us about your race, mate. That was very, very interesting. There was, towards the end, where you were on those older mediums, I think you were holding up relics quite a bit, and we were kind of screaming at the race to just let it pass. But
Yeah,
I'm
no.
guessing there was a few team play involved there.
Yeah, basically, I don't know why I said on mediums, because everyone went in and I was like, oh, I'm done. Because I was just seeing a track position. But I let Ralix through when he was close. And my only thought was to hold up cloaking to let Rubric through, because I know he was quicker as well. And that worked out as well. Don't know what happened at the front with Ralix and Rubric, but let's not discuss that. But throughout the race, it was fine. I had a really, really good start. But apart from that, it was just following dirty air. That's all it was. That's all this race was, just dirty air. So yeah, that's pretty much how I can describe it.
So it was just basically how well you could keep your tyres whilst holding on to your position as
A lot
well.
of safety
and trying to
cars
be
as
quick
well.
possible.
So
Too many.
See,
many people liking.
Rubric saw a
Sanded.
win. Rubric saw a win, and he took Relics out. That's just the way it is. I said this at the start. He sees points,
you
and
said
it's like,
earlier.
fuck yeah. It's like, yeah, just tunnel vision, mate. He took me out in Baku, and that's how I see him now. That's it. Yeah, bro. Yeah.
We will go to the king of taking out then to take that W, Mr. Rapid Rubric, Matthew DeRica. How are you, sir? Cracking race. There's a lot going on. Obviously, a few questionable takeouts by yourself. You even took your own teammate out as well.
Given OT 5 seconds worth of penalties. Nah, Rubric took him out. Confirmed.
Dirtiest driver in Rapid. Hey, no, that's you, Pinju. And what the hell are you doing in the podium positions anyway? Because you're not supposed to be... Is that a number 7 I see next to your name? You traitor, Rapid Pinju, racing for a different league.
You want to know why Pinju?
He's racing for OC under the name Rapid Pinju. What
You
an
want to know
idiot.
why? You want to know why? You want to know why? Because we're a family,
At least Ben
and we
Black
bring
had
in.
the respect not to race under Rapid Black.
We-
Dutchy gave me
we-
8 back, you know? So I've got to put my faith somewhere, you know? I've got to repay him.
He is part of the OCE family. It's just the way it is, mate. It's the way it
There
is.
we go. There we go.
Rapid
Nice.
didn't want him.
Quickly wrap
OCE
it
will
up
have him.
there then. From
Pinju's just up there.
myself, what a race. A lot more DNFs than I thought there was going to be.
It was quality
Rapid,
driving
not-
for some of it. For some of it.
Yeah, I mean, obviously other than Rubric taking everyone out, but I mean, you can't
Right,
you can take
yeah.
a horse to water, but you can't make it drink.
You should have another 5-second penalty, to be fair. You didn't hit anyone. Talk to
There we
cloaking,
go,
mate.
taking the
Talk
big
to
W
cloaking,
then.
mate.
Rubric
Please,
is
Right, we will wrap it up
cloaking-
there 'cause I
cloaking-
feel like
I say cloaking
This
brake
is
checked
gonna
him on
be-
pit entry.
very. Oh, there we go then.
Right.
There we go. Right. So, from myself, guys, please let me just finish this, and we will continue the conversation. This feels like a very, very
Yes.
aggressive Sky Sports pundit after an Abu Dhabi Grand Prix.
No,
What
this
I
is
can
Skip
say
versus
is we are
fucking
back
what's his name?
tomorrow live on the Rapid Racing League Twitch for the Rapid Racing League against FFG in the first of the League versus League championships that we've got coming over the next month, I think. We've got a split between Aussie and Euro drivers. All announcements will be made over the next 24 hours. We've got some more signings coming for the esports team as well.
Touchy.
Man, you
From
didn't raise
myself-
it in at all.
From Lando Norris, thank you very much for joining me, my friend. Always a pleasure having you in the box as well. And from our very good friend over at OCE, the owner and the GOAT of OCE, and the biggest washed out racist face I've ever seen in my life. Formula
Facts.
OCE Dutchy.
Facts.
Thank you very much from us here at Rapid Racing League. From TTM, thank you very much for joining us for this battle. You've definitely given yourself a
TTR.
good name in
Isn't
the
it
esports
TTR?
league.
TTR.
TTR. That, yeah.
Not
that
TTM.
one.
TTM's coming in the
TTM's
Rapid
the-
versus Euro versus Oz versus
we
OCE.
really hope so. We really hope so. But yeah, from all of us here at Rapid Racing League, Formula OCE and TTR, we stand with Ukraine. Stay united, stay positive. We stand as one. And no, Michael, no.